It's an honor, definitely.
Hello, everyone. This is Coral Consciously. This time, after a long time, which it should have happened ages ago, I am interviewing Baby Boom. Usually you see Baby Boom, but I'm going to say Baby Boom today. Nice to see you, sir.
Thank you very much. It's an honor.
You. I was just saying before we started recording that, again, another artist that probably people don't know how much work he has done, and with some of the names that he has done. So I was reading up on him, obviously, for my research, and I looked at, I'd like to read out, if he will allow me,
Yeah.
what President of Back to the Future
Oh, yes.
has said about him. Presidents with the lyrics, as they say, but he's a journalist as well. So it's Baby Boom is blessed with a deep, gravelly voice, style, sense of timing, and natural swagger needed to be a successful dancehall artist. As he says himself, him no normal. The clothes aren't normal. The voice isn't normal. And the hair definitely isn't normal. In such a blatantly machismo-riddled world as dancehall, you couldn't be normal and have the word baby anywhere near your name and profess to be a bad man. DJ. But that's exactly what Boom has done. Slowly but surely, the resonating war cry, kaboom, is now being heard outside of his local wheezy northwest London environs. His humbly pleasant demeanor coupled with his talent and work ethic make him a joy to work with. Sometimes, though, I think I should buy him a watch to go with his next royalty statement. So that's an allusion to your time, right? He's talking about your timekeeping. But I think that's President is my mentor when it comes to writing. So for him to give praise, it's not a light thing. So that must say something about you as the way you work and the way you are. Me personally, before I ask you all the questions, what I've observed about you as a dancehall artist is that is another word that you wouldn't put with dancehall artists, but you're classy. You seem very classy, very well presented. I find that unusual. I suppose maybe I too have a preconception of what dancehall is, but you don't come across that way. So where did you get your style from?
Well,
or the way you are?
Well, the way how I am, that's my personality. I don't try to be something that I'm not. I always try to keep myself, like my mom always grew me and said, keep yourself together, always look presentable in public. Because sometimes first impressions is most people take that and run with that. So if you come across all scruffy, they believe you're scruffy, So, it all comes with my personality. I like to have a little fun, and I like to look good and sharp, and
Oh, you do that very well. Yes.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
But even your voice, everything is you're quietly spoken. And that is not how you come across in your videos. I've watched you. So is that your normal, that's you? This is how you are?
Yeah, this is me. Anybody can tell you. If there's 10 people in the room, I'll be in the corner and I'm not going to speak unless I'm spoken to, so that's how I am.
Okay. So it says you were born in Northwest London. And for some reason, I don't know why, I thought you were born in Jamaica. So you were born here. You're born in the UK. Did you go to? Have you ever visited Jamaica? You must have done.
Yeah.
Well,
I was born in St. Mary's Hospital, Paddington. So
okay.
And my mom, she comes from Jamaica.
Right.
She comes from St. Elizabeth, Queensbury, South Park, So, and my dad, he's Dominican.
Oh, right. Okay.
A bit of Caribbean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got Jamaica and Dominica. Okay. So when was the first time you went to Jamaica?
I was about 10.
Okay.
My mom, was big people, they start build their house and they start
Mhm.
doing their thing,
Mhm.
going on holiday just to know the rest of the family as well. So, you know, going to Jamaica and you hearing on the radio reggae music and all these
Mm.
things. So, it's a lovely place.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, what was it? What was it like growing up in West London in those days?
Wow.
You look younger than me, so I'm gonna, yeah.
But it's just like, anything where all over the world where most people grow, but where we grow, you always have the rough side and you have the good side.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
growing up in Kensal Rise, um,
Kensal
and
Rise, yeah, I know Kensal Rise, yeah.
and moving, over to like Kilburn and Harleston.
Mm.
So we've been around.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's growing up is rough, 'cause, as a young guy, these bigger boys, and sometimes things happen where you see what's happening on the streets, and
Yeah.
but you have to, mama always tell me, try to stay focused and don't get mixed up
Right.
in the wrong.
Yeah. My mum said the same thing. Yes, yeah. Because I got brothers and it was the same thing, don't take up with no friend and all they used to say. Yeah.
Beat your bad.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So did your childhood or life in West London, did that influence your music? Why
Yes.
dancehall? Why not just reggae? I know it says that you like reggae, but dancehall in particular, why?
Well, dancehall is kind of strange, because my dad, he was a drummer,
Right.
in a soca band, and he used to play all genres.
Okay.
It was a family band, so my uncle would play keyboard, my other uncle would play saxophone, my
Mm,
other uncle was a guitarist, my cousin piano, keyboard. My dad's a drummer.
family. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
and they used to play every genre. So, growing up, and my brother he used to work in Jetstar
mhm.
and dub vendor. So, music was always around. He used to have a sound system as well, and that's how I got involved into the whole music. But
Yeah.
from I was 5, I
Mm,
used to follow my dad to rehearsals, in Kilburn. He used to do rehearsals, and he used to be there and watching them string up,
yeah.
tune the kicks, and
Mhm. Mhm.
so from then, eh, soca was the first music I listened.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because my dad used to play soca. That was his jam.
Mm, mm.
So, going with him, rehearsals, and then when he used to play out, he used to bring me along.
Yeah.
And when he's beating the drums and the stick broke, I used to bring him another one, and
Yeah.
he used to play, and I used to take the towel and wipe his head on stage and these things.
Oh.
So, yeah, so it's been in me from young still. So
Mm, mm. So it
yeah.
was, but then, so dancehall appealed to you
School, during
at
school,
school, during school. Okay. But,
because
yeah.
we used to DJ like Beanie Man and Bounty Killer, and
Okay.
yeah, Papa San and Lieutenant Stitchy, and
Right. Yes.
I used to watch lots of stage shows, because my brother used to bring the cassettes for me.
Okay. And
So I
that,
used to I used to have like a roll on
yeah.
and stand in the mirror and DJ like the artist from
Okay.
Beanie and Bounty. Yeah, so that's
So
where I
that
kind
was
of,
going to be your thing.
yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So coming on from school now, and
Yeah.
you've got the influence, how did you start to make music for yourself?
Okay, well, I started in school. I used to go with my friend, and we used to like DJ against our school. They had some artists in our school, so
Yeah.
we used to go and clash with other artists. And
Right.
so after that, we used to we set up a sound. We was into the Rasta culture,
Mm-hmm.
and the Rasta culture is more humbleness and righteousness.
That's right. That's right.
So what we done was we formed a sound called King Judah,
Yes.
and I used to play the sound. I used to mix, because I can mix and juggle as well
Yeah.
as DJ.
Yes.
So from there we start DJ, and my brethren Lionmouth, another artist, he said to me, "Come, let's write some songs." So that's how I started to write my own songs.
Okay. But
Mm.
your lyrics strong and powerful. Like your message is always. It seems to have always been that way. You always have a message. Because
Yeah,
I don't listen to a lot of dancehall, but then I listen to yours because I can understand what you're saying and it has a message, and I like things like that. So that influence has been what, from the West London, the sound system, Rasta.
yeah.
Is it everything? Yeah. Is it what you observe in the world, or?
Yes, sometimes as an artist, I find it hard to write music which I don't know or
Yeah.
experience or
Mm,
seeing somebody experience it. I
mm,
cannot, because if you notice, most of my songs I don't sing about money and the house
mm,
and the cars and these things, because I don't see that as something which
yeah.
you know can help somebody else's life.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in dancing, you have to kind of stay at the
Mm,
level what's going on. So
yeah.
sometimes you find that you might do a song
Mm,
into that, but that's not me. I find it hard to write stuff.
okay.
So, yeah,
But you've some of the names that I've seen you linked with, you
yes.
know, some artists would dream of that. How did you get these opportunities? I'm talking about, I've got it here: Elephant Man, Cobra, Frisco Kid, to name but a few. How did
Yeah.
you get those? How did you get that kind of opportunity?
Well, all right. When I first I did a show when Elephant Man was here for Logon, which was
Mm,
my bridging JP Money Talks
yeah.
Entertainment. Big him
Mhm.
up 100% because he
100%.
yeah, he was the first person who actually took me to a studio and record me in his house on a 2 track, my first
Okay.
recording.
Mhm.
And then he has a song called Talk of the Town song. And
Mm,
he was in connection with the promoters of the Elephant Man show.
right.
So, he rang me and said for me to open up, and it was me and Redman UK.
Right.
Yeah, so we opened the show, and oh boy, it was Elephant Man, TOK, Cecile. It was a heavy lineup, and the place was
Yeah. How did you
yeah.
feel? How were you
Oh
nervous? Were you
yeah,
nervous? Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
it, it's an experience that you're singing on stage and even backstage with the top giants in
Yeah.
dancehall in
Yeah.
Jamaica. It's like
Mm,
wow. So I have
yeah.
to give utmost respect to JP Money Talks, and
Mm.
because it was off the hook.
So what happens after that? Was that your first major gig, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened after that? That must have really set you up.
Yeah, well, we was actually recording and had some songs in rotation,
Mm,
locally.
mm.
And then, we did have a little venues like Dreams that used to be in Alston,
Yes,
the place
yes. Yeah.
called Dream.
Mm,
Yeah, where Frisco Kid, Mad Cabra, that's where that happened in
mm.
Dreams. To go upstairs by
Yeah.
Iceland and Halston High Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it was great.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
great. Yeah. So did you manage yourself, or did you have a manager?
No, I didn't have a manager at the time, and I had to,
Impressive.
yeah,
Impressive.
you have to kind of understand, even though I didn't know the fundamentals of the music business, but I
Yes.
just wanted to perform and get out
Yes.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. But you look like someone who studied the business. I
Yeah,
get that impression.
well, over the years, linking with Kennedy, president,
Yeah. Yeah.
he's taught me so much about the music,
Oh,
you
yes, he
know.
does. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And even Deli Ranks as well, pure music.
Yeah.
They've taught me so much in regards to presenting yourself, how you
Mm.
speak,
Yes.
how to construct music,
Yes.
to market yourself as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, without those guys, I
Yeah,
don't think it would have reached where I am right now.
especially with President, I can definitely say, yeah, he's taught me a lot as well. So we have that in common. So
Great.
name some of your magical moments, magical musical moments for you.
Okay. Um, magical music moments. Winning an award with Lloyd Brown, Sir Lloyd Brown.
I was there. Yes, I saw that.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. Um, being in Jamaica, recording in a studio in Jamaica, which was
hmm
to me one of the highlights because every artist dreams of going to Jamaica to record.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, that also performing, I did a I Love Live, live band, and majority of the crowd was not dancehall. It was not
Mm.
reggae.
Okay.
Yeah, and when the band started to play
Mm.
the rhythm, the whole place was packed. It was a
Wow.
different feeling, and that's why I respect different ethnic
Yeah.
fan base, because sometimes you don't know that they actually take in your music. So
That's right.
just having that worldwide
Yeah.
audience, that's a
Mm.
great feeling.
Yeah. Which there's a few names. I still see Taurus Riley, Chris
Yes,
Peckins,
big up.
Smooth Face.
Yeah,
You're, you have been doing a lot. But yet, with all of that, because I mean, some artists would be content, to know that they've reached that level, but you drove yourself a bit further, and now you have Rebel World Records.
yes.
How did that come about?
Well, all right. I was recording for some, producers and stuff,
Mm,
and sometimes the rhythms I was getting, it didn't take me straight away. Sometimes when you try to write a song on a rhythm and it does not work,
yeah,
maybe it's not right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I was finding it hard with some of these rhythms that I was getting. So, speaking to the president, back
Yes,
to the future, Kennedy, he said,
yes,
start up, build your own rhythm, man, build your own. So I said,
yeah.
okay. So, formed the Rebel World Records
Mm,
and start to produce my own rhythms, mixing, mastering.
yeah.
And, the rest is history from there.
How how long has it been now?
About 6 years, 7 years.
Oh. Okay, so for any artist watching this, or
Yes.
who what would you advise them if they are thinking of starting their own label? What would be the advice you would give them?
Well, I would tell them, do what your heart tells you to do and what your
hmm
soul feels, you know,
hmm
because never stop.
Yeah.
And don't ever stop, because
Mm.
that's what happened to me at one stage. I was voicing, and you know, you have bills to pay, you have kids to
Yes.
feed,
Yes.
and there was nothing happening. And I at one stage I got frustrated.
Mm.
So, I said to myself, you know what? Let me see if I leave this music alone and try to do something else. But
Mm.
magnetic force from the music pulled me right back,
Yeah.
and it just happened.
Yeah.
And we tell anybody out there never to give up, even when it's hard and tough and you
Mm.
feel like you don't know what else to do.
Mm.
Never give up, because you don't know what tomorrow may be. It could be your day.
But you knew who to go to as well to get the advice that you needed. So I think that's important as well, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, the
Yeah.
team. And if you can surround yourself with people who are honest to you and true
Yeah.
to you,
Yeah.
it builds up a stronger foundation for you.
Yeah. So name some of the names. I saw Chardell. She's done work with you. Who else have you worked with?
I've worked with Shardell, I've worked with Peppery,
hmm
Ilmega, Taurus Riley,
Yeah.
through Chris Peckins, big up Chris Peckins.
Yeah.
Deliranks Pure Music, big
hmm
up Deliranks World General. Tarantula
All
from
right.
Mike Spider Productions.
hmm
Sir Lloyd Brown, definitely. Big up Sir
Yeah.
Lloyd Brown.
Mm-hmm.
We work with Hawkeye, Ayara, um, Capital D, Grammy
Mm.
Award winning. Well, 2 Grammy Award winning. We work with Deli Ranks, who is a Grammy Award winning artist.
Okay.
And Michael Rose, Grammy Award winning
Yes.
Michael
Yeah.
Rose, Capital D. You
Mm.
know, there's a lot.
Yes, and top ranking names as well. So,
Yeah,
as they say in Jamaica, you're not ramping. You're doing your you're doing your thing. Yeah. So what do you think of the music, the dancehall music scene nowadays? I know people probably have asked you before, but I'd like your take on it.
I mean, it's nice to see the genre, evolving as music does, from the 90s to the 2000s. It's moved. I think we're losing the foundation of dancehall. It's not like dancehall that you would know, and most people around the world associate with the real authentic dancehall.
Yeah.
I think, and the topics in dancehall as well are, there's no structure. It needs to go back and come back again, just like in the UK.
Yeah. So is that what you're doing now, you think?
Yeah, I try to keep the dancehall at dancehall, with a modern twist, but keep the original base of dancehall there.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to keep everything authentic.
Yeah. And clean, hopefully.
Yes.
We
always try to keep
because
it clean.
Some of the lyrics I hear, I said, is it necessary? So it'd be nice. I think it's important, for the next generation to have an example of what, as you say, what the authentic dance hall is. It's important, definitely.
Because me growing up in the UK, on the Sunday, my mom used to tell me that I have to clean my room, clean up the house.
That's right. Yeah.
I would play Sanchez, Missing You,
and
cleaning up. I would sing with it.
Yeah.
And songs like these give you inspiration, whether it's good or bad, it uplifts you. So that's what dancehall used to be. When you hear in a Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, Ranks, a Buju Band, and they used to uplift. The music was, it had a meaning. Nowadays, we don't have that in dance.
We don't. No. So what is Baby Boone up to now?
Oh, well, we're actually producing at the moment. We're voicing and producing. Just voice for Maskey Productions.
Right.
We got the Masai Judah, a song called Curious Woman. It's bubbling, and it's making the pot cook. So
I like that bubbling. Okay. Yeah.
So, and we have some more songs with Dilly Stingray. Big up Dilly. Stingray. Yeah, we're just working and putting together some projects to release.
Okay, so you've got a few pokers in the fire. That's how to put it in it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So all right. So I have had a look at your website. Very impressive. So I'll say for anyone wanting to see Baby Boom's works and what he's up to is www.rebelworldrecords.com. Is that right?
Yes, but Rebel is spelled
yes. REBLE. Yeah. Not rebel. Rebel.
No.
Yeah.
Rebel.
Like what I did. Yeah. But I was going to say Rebel. Baby Boom is very, very nice talking to you. I'm sure we're going to have a few more interviews because I'm sure there's a few more works coming out.
Yes.
But please have a pleasant weekend.
Likewise.
And we hope to see you again in the future. Okay.
Yes, it's an honor speaking to you, Corinne. And
Thank you.
I just want everybody to stay safe.
Yes.
And love and be loved,
Yes. Okay. Take care. All right. Bye-bye. Bye.
Everywhere I go, she always has to know cause she's a curious woman. I tell her every day, but no matter what I say, she's a curious woman. I love her from my heart, but she's driving us apart. She's a curious woman. If I'm talking to a friend, it's an argument again. She's a curious woman. I really wanna know what she's thinking. As I step through the door when I'm leaving, I hear a bag of text and a bag of phone call, cause she feel is another girl I'm linking. I don't know if she knows how I'm feeling. Me thought the truth, so with her no concealing.